My name is David Ledesma, and welcome to an interview with Tatiana Mitrova, who is the head of the Center of International Energy Market Studies at the Energy Research Institute of Russian Academy of Sciences. That's a bit of a mouthful. Nice to see you. Welcome to Amsterdam.
Thanks.
Just like to ask you a few questions, if I can, about current situation. And first of all, how do you see the recovery of the Russian economy impacting on energy demand? Will gas demand in Russia be impacted or not, do you think?
Actually, Russian gas demand has already restored to pre-crisis level, faster than in Europe. And the outlook for the further development of this demand is quite optimistic.
Right.
Actually, we are doomed to gas. It's very difficult when you have 52% of gas in your energy mix to switch to something else. Therefore, government is promoting hardly nuclear option, coal option, but I would say without any visible success so far. Gas is going to increase.
And the prices, are they increasing as well?
Prices are increasing about 15% a year, and demand is increasing as well. So we are refusing from all economic laws in favor of gas.
I like that. I think that is very sensible indeed. And well, that's interesting because the Russian energy strategy certainly implies a growth of nuclear and coal, not gas. And I was wondering, is this correct? What's your views on this?
It is for additional incremental demand for electricity generation.
Right.
So it's not to replace gas, it's just to try to diversify a little bit, because having about 70% of gas in power generation, it's probably too much. At least we're having eastern part of Russia where coal is really a very good option. It is cheap, it is local, and gas is not developed yet. And nuclear, it's also to provide base load supported by gas. So it's not a replacement of gas so far.
But do you think the Japanese nuclear incident is going to impact on Russian government policy with respect to nuclear?
Actually, the government has responded very fast, saying that no, we are still confident in our nuclear projects and we are going on with them. Probably, I suppose, there could be some delays in nuclear implementation because I suppose it's obvious that some additional security measures have to be taken and the project have to be assessed more carefully.
And would that open up gas, do you think, as a continuing replacement fuel?
Well, yes.
Or major fuel, I should say.
Yes, it's major fuel, and the major part of demand growth will be covered by gas still, and we see really huge additions of gas generation in Russia.
Interesting. Well, just one last question about Russian gas exports, if I can, And with Nord Stream starting up at the end of this year, 2011, or in getting to full capacity in 2012, I wondered really how you see Russian-European energy relations developing in the future. Will it change as a result of Nord Stream, do you think?
Well, I hope so, because the last 5 years they have been really difficult both for Europe and for Russia, and it was clearly lose-lose situation for everybody. I suppose that now, when we are discussing already a roadmap on EU-Russia cooperation in energy until 2050, there is a possibility to find a sort of new deal similar to what we had, like gas to pipelines deal in the 1970s. So Russia is ready to provide guarantees of additional gas supplies, of more open market, more deep involvement of foreign companies in Russia and Russian companies abroad, but it has to be supported from the European side, and I frankly hope that this trend towards decarbonization of European economy, and at the same time the idea that renewables are probably too expensive option, at least it has to be supported by gas. It could help to solve this puzzle and to find some solution for mutual benefit.
Yes. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.